John's got to leave away. Okay, we're ready to begin again. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Hello everybody, we are group 4 and we are going to report the human trafficking and I'm Zoe.
I'm Gary.
Hey, my name is John Kevin. Hello everybody.
I'm Leo.
Trafficking in person is a serious crime against the person, and especially with women and children. For the purpose of forced labor, sexual slavery, or commercial sexual exploitation for the trafficker or others. Human trafficking is the trade of human. Human trafficking is a trade of human and is the serious crime against the person because of the victim rights of movement through culture and because of their commercial exploitation. It is also a hidden crime as victims rarely come forward to seek help because of language barriers, fear of trafficker, and fear of the law enforcement. And the types are commercial sexual exploitation and forced labor, sexual slavery. And the trafficker use for recruitment to the people and do this thing to the victim, like transportation, transfer, harboring, or receipt. And they use force, fraud, or coercion to lure their victim and force them into lab or commercial sexual exploitation. They took for people who susceptible for a variety of reasons. It could natural disaster or political instability. Human trafficking is an exploitation. Exploitation shall include the exploitation of the solicitation of others or other form of sexual exploitation. And politics similar to slavery, manipulation of organs.
Human trafficking has a very long history. I divided them into 3 parts: black slavery, white slavery, and modern human trafficking. First of all, the most widely known is black slavery. Black slavery has been transported by French, Spanish, and document emperor and Portuguese. They were transported to America to do labor.
You're not supposed to read out. Reading out the paper. You're not supposed to read. Guys, it's no paper allowed. You're supposed to read from that own, right?
transported to America to deliver like collection cottons. It is about late 17th and 18th. After the black slavery trade, white slavery had come into light. The general definition in white slavery is procurement by use forced divided or drugs. It is agency woman. Oh. So. Oh. It agency white women and girls agency their participation. In recent years, forced labor migration has been increased, decrease the share of trafficking for sexual exploitation, and the labor trafficking has been increased. The woman trafficking has been decreased. Thank you.
The African child trafficking problem. The African children great deal happy has recently come under the note. The South African human rights point out that African children born after the terrorist organization's expansion increasingly. The kidnapped children was only $25 price to sell. All of the hands of those who are absolutely grieving human. So the trial may be demonstration of child soldiers' sexual sex, even after being spent and the extraction of organs in exchange for a terrorist organization operating the required funding. The resolution, the cooperation between the nation and the government is necessary to fight the national crimes, especially against the national human trafficking. The importance to the political backing between the nation and the government is adopted. Without the backing, all efforts to the political level will be in vain sooner or later. Thus, to stop the national human trafficking, it is very important to promote the cooperation. That's one.
Solution. Yeah. Why is human trafficking demanded to be so huge? First, a huge market demand. Some some buyer wants to labor for sex in dark street, and the organ trending. And second, with low connect of technology, if you are slaver or some kind of those things, and you won't need to graduate from school, you can do those jobs. Third, huge profits. My friend sometimes want me to go trip with them, but I won't say I don't have those money, and they will tell me to sell my liver or what to make money so I can go to trip with them. Yeah. Third or fourth could be recycled. If today you are the seller, you sell a weapon, you can sell a bullet and sell the gun and recycle them. But if you sell the slaver, you can recycle them. Yes, and 5, low risky. According to the United Nations, about 600,000 to 800,000 people each year it's been trending. Yeah, and this is a movie about a slaver. I watched it last week, and the leading role, Solomon, he used to be a free guy. He has his own family and job. He has wife and 2 children. Before he was being a slaver. When I saw this movie, it was really heavy and dark, I think. He, just like us, he has his dream. He's a musician. He plays violin very well. But he was living in a farm, in about 20 years. Do all kinds of things you won't want to do. I think it was very terrible to take part with your family and you can't go home. He can survive 20 years. His only wish is he can see his family and his friend again. That was his power to make them strong and keep survive. If you want to know more about the slaver or the human traffic, you should watch this movie if you is interesting. Yes, and thanks for your listening.
Okay, group 7. By the way, don't forget, bring up that next week. No, your next floor. Get up there. Don't forget, we gotta meet in N001 on Friday, okay? We're not here. All right, you go ahead.
Okay. Have you ever traveled to other countries? I had a lot of travel experience. For instance, I have been to China several times. A country has the largest population. As we know, China is a rich country that has advanced technology. People